Good morning, students. Today we'll see Unit 1 Introduction to Accounting, the continuation of the topics. So, till now, what we have seen is the introduction to accounting, evolution of accounting, meaning and definition of accounting, accounting cycle, objectives of accounting, and functions of accounting. We have already covered these six topics in our previous classes. So now we'll move on to the next topic, which is the importance of accounting. Why accounting is important? It is not only important for the basic enterprises, even for our daily activities also accounting plays a vital role. Now, moving on to the topic, the first importance is it has systematic record. Why we say it has systematic record is there are various steps which are to be followed when we do accounting process. So all the transactions are to be recorded, which has financial aspects, and also from that we'll move on to journal, ledger, and so on. So we call that as a systematic record. Okay. The second topic is preparation of financial statements. So based on whatever we have prepared as ledger and the trial balance, because trial balance is where we already check the arithmetical accuracy. So keeping trial balance as the base, we'll prepare the financial statements wherein we'll prepare trading, profit and loss account, and the balance sheet. Okay, so why do we prepare this trading, profit and loss, and balance sheet? We must know whether the business is earning profit or loss, or even how much worth of business is happening in the organization. So for these, and also to distribute the profits not only to the owners, and also whoever have, like, we would have got some finance from outsiders, that is creditors. So in that way we can repay them. So all such things can be done only by preparing the financial statements. The third topic is assessment of progress. Here progress means every organization will have their own strength and weakness. Both must be known to the management to know whether they are in the prospective way or not, whether they are able to take their organization in the right path to earn more profit in the business. And the fourth one is aid to decision making. So any management can easily take decisions about their business using this accounting. That is because they already have all the data in hand which talks how the performance is in in that particular accounting period. So automatically when they plan for their future policies and also programs can be planned by the management based on the data provided in the previous accounting period. Then fifth one is satisfies legal requirements. So here legal requirements talks about the provident fund or employees state insurance. Then TDS, we call it tax deducted at source, TDS, filing of returns. So all these can be done with the help of accounting, because this accounting has a certain procedure, as I said, has to be followed, which is actually authorized by the act, or we have a separate act, right? So for Indian, if we run a company, we follow Indian Companies Act. If we run a partnership business, we have something called Indian Partnership Act. Likewise, we already follow all the act, or the legal requirements are being maintained in the financial statements. The next one is information to the interested groups. So here interested groups are basically the stakeholders, that is the owners or investors, the management, creditors, employees, government, tax authorities, and any financial institution from where we got any financial assistances. Okay, so these people are the interested groups who must know the information related to the accounting. Next topic is legal evidence. These or balance sheet or even the financial statement includes your trading, profit and loss account, and also balance sheet, which is prepared based on the accounting standards or policies. So automatically whenever there is any evidence which are to be produced in the court, if there is any legal uh, problems, in that case these accounting procedures or whatever we call as financial statements can be produced in the court of law if in case any disputes are to be settled. If there is any problem between the partners, then this financial statement, is helpful to be produced in the court of law to solve any disputes. Then the next topic is computation of tax. That is, uh, after finding out the profit or loss in the business, normally when we get profit only we are to pay income tax. So whenever we get more amount of profit, automatically we have to pay more amount of tax. So for that purpose also, for paying tax also, we need accounting records, because this has all the financial aspects of an organization. So computation of tax will become very easier when we follow the financial statements. Then the last topic, settlement during merger. I hope you all know the meaning of merger. Merger is nothing but when two companies or firms has decided to work together, then we call it as merger. These two companies' policies will be taken into consideration. They will have one single documentation and one single agreement. Then they'll merge, they'll work together. Okay, so when these kind of merger happens, in that case also, for deciding whether we can merge or not, okay, and also if there is any compensation has to be paid in case of merger, all these things can be decided based on the accounting, right? So these 9 points are your importance of accounting. I hope you all understood the importance of accounting.